My name is Lisa Rutledge. I'm a registered dietitian, and today I want to expand a little bit on the idea of mindful eating. One of the cornerstones of mindful eating is this idea of eating when you're hungry and stopping when you're full, which I feel is much too simplified and can be very scary for people to think that they have to rely on those instincts of hunger and fullness. One thing I'd like to expand on today when it comes to mindful eating is what to do when you're not hungry but you want to eat anyways. There are 3 options you have when you're not hungry but you want to eat anyways. The first option is to eat anyways. Mindful eating is about non-judgmental approach to living and to eating, and allowing yourself to eat even though you might not be hungry. That is an option you have. Once in a while, eating because there's a special occasion, eating because someone else is, eating because you want to rather than through hunger, that's okay. If it happens often or happens a lot, that's when we can run into trouble with managing our weight or feeling a little preoccupied about eating when we're not hungry. So the second option is to distract yourself, to find something else to do for 10-15 minutes to distract yourself from the craving and to kind of put your mind in another gear and see if the craving of wanting food will pass. Ideally, you would do something that is fun to do. So planning on doing the laundry or cleaning your house may not be the best distraction for you. Finding something that rivals eating, finding something that's equally as pleasurable and fun to do and easy to do can really be a good rival to eating when you're not hungry. So for example, Sudoku. I've gotten into Sudoku. I find that it's easy to pull up a game on my phone or a game on my laptop. Another example is to send an email. I don't send enough emails to my grandmother, to my cousins, so that's a really positive thing for me, and I can't eat when I'm typing. I don't want to get my computer keys all sticky with food, so I find that when I type, when I'm writing an email to my grandmother, it's a nice distraction from food because it's also a really positive thing in my life. So the third option that you have is to actually figure out what is triggering me to eat. Why do I want to eat when I'm not hungry? What's going on right now? Is there an emotion? Am I stressed? Have I not taken enough time out of the day to eat enough food? Is there a TV show or a place in my house that encourages me to eat when I'm not hungry? Is there a person who I hang around with that encourages me to eat when I'm not hungry? And trying to figure out that trigger. Now that, of course, is a much more difficult task to do than just eating anyways or to find a distraction, but that's something that you might want to consider doing with someone like a registered dietitian or a psychologist who specializes in mindful eating to help you figure out, what is pushing me or encouraging me to eat when I'm not hungry, and if I can start to deal with these triggers and understand them better, there'll be less of a trigger in the future, and there'll be less need to make the decision of, do I eat anyways? Do I distract myself? So finding out our triggers is key. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Lisa Rutledge. I'm a registered dietitian. You can learn more about nutrition by going to my website, which is lisarutledge.ca.